Hello, it's Diana Marchand, founder of Raw Foods Made Simple, and I make healthy eating and living simple for you so you can live a life of vibrant health and energy. Welcome to this video. This is first video in a video series that I'm doing on why you may not be losing weight or feeling great at the moment. This is going to be probably more than 3 videos, but the first video is today, and what I'm focusing on today is something that you may not even realize that is causing you to hold on to weight, and it also makes you very, very tired and exhausted. So that's what this video is in today. The second video I'm going to talk about is what food's got to do with it. Of course, food, I am someone of, me and food. Food is huge when it comes to releasing your weight and also in how you feel, right? How you feel every day, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. So that is the food part. Another video is going to deal with what have you got to do with it. We know that habits, patterns, behaviors, thoughts, energy that surrounds us has a lot to do with how we feel every single day. And of course, the weight that we tend to hold on to, not be able to release. So that's in one of the later videos, the third video probably. So today's video is going to be on something that I feel is really important and is crucial, and I see it is so common in today's society. And when you have this, your body can't release the weight. So what it is stress. I see this as almost like the next epidemic, right? Stress is huge nowadays. People are having so many problems with stress. We're caught up in this busy, crazy life doing so much, not just for ourselves, but everybody else. When your body is in stress, when you're experiencing stress, when you're letting in stress, your body is in like a fight or flight response. So when that happens, it releases cortisol, and cortisol raises our blood sugar levels. So we get this energy so that we can run, fight, whatever we need to do. So we have lots of energy. But at that time, our body's like reserves things like we can't lose weight. It's not going to let us release the weight because it thinks, well, who knows? This person's in danger. When are they going to get to eat again? So we're going to hold on to everything that they have in their body so that if they don't eat for a while, that they'll be able to survive. So it's a survival mechanism. Well, this increased state of stress over long periods of time keeps us at that crazy high blood sugar level. And we know that blood sugar levels increase like that, constantly increase or cause the weight gain, but also cause cortisol levels to go out of control, and that leaves us feeling really tired and exhausted, right? Extreme continuous stress is not healthy for us at all. It lowers our immune system. It starts to break down so many things in our bodies, as well as wreaks havoc on our hormones like our adrenals and our thyroid glands. So not a good thing. Now, you may think, oh, I don't have too much stress in my life. Maybe work is going good, but there's so many other things that can affect us that are stressors on our life. So that's what I'm going to share with you right now is some of the things that you may not even be aware of that are causing extra stress in your life. And then near the end of the video, I'm going to cover the things about 7 things you can do to start reducing the stress in your life, okay? That are really easy. You can start now. So even though you may not think your job is that stressful or anything like that, it's what you get caught up in every day. So if you're going, not really thinking you have the time to rest and relax, that is keeping you at that high stress level. And then you could be also taking on the stress of, let's say, your children. I know when my daughter was going through a hard time, I took on all her stress and emotions as mine. Because she was stressed, she was upset, I took it on because I cared so much for her, and it's very natural. So maybe you have 1, 2, or 3 kids, and they could be older, going through some sort of a stressful situation, and you're taking that on. Maybe a spouse or a good friend, or maybe you're caring for aging parents. That is huge, right? So that's going to contribute to a lot more of your stress that you're going through right now. Also, sorry, I just have notes. If there's something in your life that is consistently been a little bit of an unhappy or sore spot for you, so you haven't been happy with your life for a while, any area of it, could be relationship, could be your career, job, could be where you live, it could be something going on that's been there in the background, you've wanted to change, you haven't changed it, you feel like, I feel stuck, I just feel stuck and kind of helpless at the moment. Well, that is an added stress. That is something that keeps you at that kind of a little bit of a stress level all the time. And we know, and it's kind of proven that when you feel helpless or not in control of a situation, that is when you tend to emotionally eat. So if you tend at those times to eat some of those foods, those comfort foods that are high in sugar or high in fat or processed or whatever, well, those or like for the moment make you feel good. That's why we grab for them. But then they also, of course, they circle, they bring up our blood sugar levels, and we get into that state again of, gaining weight. They're usually not foods that are low in calories anyways. So it leads to emotional eating. Stress can, for sure. And then there's the fact of, eating the wrong kinds of food, which I talked about, but also foods that contain toxins in them. So the preservatives, the colors, the dyes, or foods that we actually have a little bit of an allergic reaction to. These things are added stressors to our life. And I'm going to talk about that in the next video, a lot more about the food. But I just want to touch on, really start reading labels. Foods that have preservatives, toxins. Our bodies can't handle these things. They can only get rid of so many toxins at once. So if there's an overload, that's another stress on your body, right? Your environment, the toxins in the air, the toxins in your home, the toxins in the places that you work. There's carpets, there's plastics, there's furniture. There's so many things that can give off toxins, like harmful chemicals, and we're breathing them in every day. And those things are also added to the stress in our body. Negative people. So if you're hanging around negative people, or let's say you have a TV in the background, there's news or there's violent shows going on, those can add stress to you. You don't even realize it because they're so normal to you that they seem natural. You don't notice that it's actually a little bit of a stress, all the continual stress on your body. So those negative people and negative energy that you allow into your environment. So really watch for those. So what can you do about these? Well, of course, what I want you to do now is really think about your life. Think about the people in your life and how you deal with things every day. If you're feeling super stressed, you'll know it. I ask you to get professional help. Go see a naturopath or someone. Get some treatments, an energy worker, get on some really good supplements. If you really are feeling completely torn down by stress, then get some help. But if you notice the beginnings of it, or if you really are saying, hey, I have a lot of those things in my life and you're right, they are causing me stress, then what can you do about it? Well, there's little things you can do, consistent things every day. Now, you can start out by just simple times during the day, taking time to take some deep breaths, slow, deep breaths. Now, breathing completely can reduce the stress in your body. It's a stress response. So you just sit or stand, whatever, and just take a deep inhale, and then an exhale, and focus on the breath coming into your heart and down into your belly. This is what I do. And just feel it grounding you as you exhale. Your shoulders relax on the exhale, and you just feel yourself sink in to your body. And just be. Take these few minutes, maybe 5 breaths or so. Do not think about what's coming up, or do not think about whatever you're thinking about in life. Just relax into your body. Notice how your body feels, how your arm feels, how your hand feels, how it feels to connect to the chair you're in, or how your feet feel standing, anything like that. You can do that in your car, when you're driving, at a stoplight, when you're in a lineup, when you're sitting at your desk. Just pick many times during the day to just do this, decompress, de-stress. Get into your body, feel your body, and ground yourself. Another thing you can do is exercise, of course. I know you're thinking, I'm so busy, I'm too tired, how am I going to exercise? Well, all it has to be to begin with is, let's say, just walk out of your door and go for a 10-minute walk. Say, that's all I need to do, it's just 10 minutes. And when you go for that 10-minute walk, you're going to feel fantastic. You're probably going to walk longer. But also just take some deep breaths, or just walk and be in your body. Allow yourself to focus on nothing else for those 10 minutes except you and how you feel and how wonderful the day is, or give gratitude, or sing a song, or whatever you want to do on that 10 minutes. And if you want to go longer, absolutely. Get moving, whether it's a walk, jumping on a little trampoline, whatever you want to do. If you have fitness equipment at home, get on that. And then also a big part of it is getting into nature. So actually into the trees, by water, into the forest, somewhere where there's lots of good positive energy and lots of oxygen from the tree, lots of good air around you. That's going to make you feel so much better, and make a habit of doing that. There's something called EFT, which is tapping, Emotional Freedom Technique. It looks something like this, if you haven't seen it. And it is scientifically proven to reduce stress. So give it a try. I fought it for a while. I didn't want to try it, but I use it all the time now, and it's wonderful. It has really fast effects. So give that a try. There's tons of videos on YouTube. I won't go into it now. It's called Emotional Freedom Technique or Tapping. Give that a try. Absolutely really good. And then my last point is rituals. So many societies have little rituals built into their life that they keep because they realize the importance of them. We don't have too many. So what I want you to start is little morning and evening rituals. And all it would take is about 5 minutes, more if you want, of course. When you wake up first thing in the morning, you can even just lay in bed, take some deep breaths, focus again, get into your body, give gratitude, think of how wonderful you're feeling. Say you're going to have a great day, have such great intentions for your day, or just relax and be. Or you can get up and you can read a book that you love, something spiritual or something that has really positive energy to it, something that makes you feel good. You can write out a gratitude list. And the same goes at night. You can sit and meditate, you can breathe for 5-10 minutes or longer, or you can read something that's really positive and spiritual. Things that you can do that just allow you to sit, decompress, be in the moment, and enjoy. So those are some tips for you today, and I want you to pick one, at least one, and start it now. Thank you so much for joining me in this video, and like I said, in the next video, it's going to be all about the food, so join me in that one. It'll be coming in your inbox the next couple of days. Don't forget to subscribe to me on YouTube, Diana Marchand. You can follow me on my blog, Raw Foods Made Simple, Facebook page, Diana Marchand, or Raw Foods Made Simple. Thank you so much, and talk to you soon.